Hello everyone, welcome to another video, and first of all can I just say fantastic Happy New Year to everyone that's watching. 1st of January at the moment, we've come out for a quick walk and would you believe it's nearly 15 degrees centigrade. It's ridiculously warm for this time of year, so we've come for a bit of a wander, have a look, see what we can find and take a few shots. But I've also come out today with a new camera. I've actually decided to invest in an Olympus EM1 Mark II. Bit of a sort of thing on a whim, but I've seen a lot of nice results from it, and it's really handy for just chucking over your shoulder and going for a wander, so that's what I've done. Let's see what we can find. So it is quite windy out, so we're basically looking for little bits and bobs around the forest floor and different trees, because obviously we're in winter time now, a lot of leaf fall going on, so it's actually quite nice out. But we're going to take a wander up to the old Great Central Railway line, or as was, it's the remains of the embankment. Take a wander down there, because quite interesting views up there, and every time I've been up there we've seen something interesting, so let's go and take a look. I spotted this bit of knapweed that's just at the side of the path, and take a few shots. I'm going to see what I can do with actually dropping these into black and white, because I think it might work quite well as a bit of a macro theme to it. But I'll give it an edit. I'll pop the shot up now. Let me know what you think. So where we're going to be walking is part of the old Great Central line, and there's actually a little plaque laid out to it just down here. But this embankment that we're going to go on used to be part of the main line that actually used to run from Rugby all the way through Leicester, then up to the north. It's actually closed in 1966 as part of the beaching cutters, unfortunately. But the main sort of Victoria station in Nottingham Centre was a glorious piece of architecture. Unfortunately, the only thing that remains now is just the clock tower. But I'll see if I can get a couple of archive photos for you, so I'll put that up now so you can see what it actually looked like. But lovely piece of engineering, absolutely beautiful architecture, just a shame it's gone now. But let's take a wander up the embankment and see what sort of wildlife's up there and see if there's anything that we can take some shots of. I might have mentioned this was actually an embankment that we're climbing up, and yep, it's quite a climb. I'm not sure it actually shows you exactly how steep that is on the video, but yeah, we'll see what we can get up there and see if we can do it without falling over. Let's go. We're up on the embankment now. Sun's come out lovely, as always. But one thing we have actually spotted up here, which is quite strange, are these little posts. I'll just zoom in for you now. But there seem to be measurement posts. I've actually spotted two along here, but got no reference as to what they are. I actually did a bit of measurement with a tape measure, and those actual markings that are on there are actually marked out in feet, so it's actually a 4-foot high post. The reason for it I don't know, but if anybody out there knows anything about the old railway systems and it is something that you recognise, pop a comment down below, let us know. There's no ballast or anything along this stretch, but if you go further down towards Hugnall there is actually some ballast and still some trap pins down there as well, if you actually go looking for it. But it's just a nice area, the wildlife's really sort of taken off along here, and there's a lot of sections that you can just stand still and the birds will come straight towards you. But we can hear them today, not really seeing them too much, but mid-afternoon they don't tend to give too much away as a rule, but nice to actually be out and have a bit of a walk in the countryside anyway. Let's give you some idea of the height of the embankment that the railway used to run on. Now it's actually looking down over a meadow, at least towards Bulwer Hall Park. And it's quite a good drop down there, and this isn't actually the highest point. The highest point actually runs back there somewhere, but just look at it now, you wouldn't even believe there's a railway that used to run here. Nature's really taken hold And despite the high winds today, it's just a lovely place to go for a wander. So just coming down to the end of the path now, Loud Crow. But this is where the former borehole station used to be. Now, there's nothing really left of it at all now, it's just a bit of an area where there's a few trees and a housing estate and entrance to the golf course. It's a bit of a shame because it's quite a nice looking station for what it was. There was lovely access into the whole park as well, quite nice. Now there used to be a viaduct as well from this point that used to go over the Hornell Road straight out and actually join up towards Nottingham. Now that's long gone now, that's actually demolished in the 80s, but there is a section of it that still remains, and I'll pop a photo of it up now. It's literally just part of a retaining wall that's been kept, but you can tell the difference in the engineering brick that was used. Looks really quite nice. And there we go, that's all that remains at this end of the viaduct. But it was once quite large and spanned all the way across beyond the car park and over that way, but long gone unfortunately. So we've come to another bit of a clearing which is just off the path from the railway line, and a lot of the time around here there's a lot of different wildlife. There's jay just shouting in the background there. Get some really nice shots around here, but obviously today everything's sort of hiding itself out of the way quite well, so we're not really getting too much in the way of wildlife around, but we're going to keep an eye out and just have a bit of a wander. But going back to sort of the new camera. Now, I've been a Canon shooter for many years now, and like I said, have the 5D, it's absolutely fantastic camera, but decided to have a bit of a change up so I can actually do a bit more video as well. Now, talk to you now actually on the new camera. So I'm actually using it for sort of general filming, as well as actually getting a few shots and stuff like that. But it will be more of a second camera than replacing the Canon, definitely. As far as sort of usage goes, big thing that I really do enjoy with it is it's so light and small, which means I can just chuck it over my shoulder, go for a wander into the local woods or into the local park. It's not really too much of a problem. So one thing I'll probably end up doing is doing a bit more with the new camera and see what we can actually come up with through the new year. Now, as far as changes go, probably going to actually move things around on the channel a bit more and actually get out and about more if we can in 2022. So the van build's well on its way now, so that'll be done. We can actually get away for some weekends out, see some different places, meet up with some other friends as well, and see what we can find. But for now, we're going to have a bit more of a wander around, see what sort of shots are around, see if there's anything there. But other than that, we'll take a gentle sort of stroll back through the woods and bring you with us. So come take a look. Unfortunately, it's been quite an urban area. You do sometimes get slightly different things cropping up when you're wandering around, like well, this burns out motorbike for a start. But go take a couple of shots. It might make something quite interesting in black and white. That's what I can do. So there we go, bit of a wander around, nothing too special on the photography front, but it was mainly just a wander out on New Year's Day, see what we could find. But we'll leave it for now, but I hope you've enjoyed the video. I got a bit of an insight to what's around the area, bit of history, and what I'm doing with the new camera. So hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit the like button. Obviously, if you can, leave a comment below, really helps out. If you hit the bell icon, it'll tell you the next time that I actually put a video out as well. But for now, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again on the next one. Have a new year.